Good morning, friends. It is Thursday, May the 7th, 2020. Let's begin our day. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, what a wonderful child you are. Eyes so sparkly and rosy cheeks, a wonderful child from your head to your feet. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, what a wonderful child you are. Thank you so much for singing with me, and I hope that your day will be wonderful. Please read the class creed with me. We are the learners of room 209. We believe in doing our best every day as we learn new concepts and complete tasks. We believe that mistakes are evidence of effort. We will encourage our friends and believe in ourselves. We believe there is no place for bullies in our classroom, only kind words and encouragement. We will respect ourselves and others as unique and special individuals. We believe our future is bright and limitless. Thank you so much for reading the class creed with me today. So yesterday I got to visit with Noah, and I had a surprise visit with Ajishi. Her mom sent me an email and said, hey, Ajishi would like to see you on the computer. So we did that. But before I talk about my visits with those two friends, I want to show you something that was delivered to my house last night. I got a surprise from you. I got this book. It's an Eric Carle book with the Very Hungry Caterpillar on it, and the name of it is Thanks from the Very Hungry Caterpillar. I got this book, What If There Were No Teachers? And then this sweet book is called Because I Had a Teacher. These are all from all of you. I got these books from all of you at my front door last night. And I have never seen any of them. And so they were all brand new books to me that I've never seen before. And I read them. And of course, you know what I did? I cried. I will always remember you. You know how I do that. Every time I read a book that has a sticker inside of it, I tell you about the person that gave it to me. So every time that I read these books to new friends, I'll always be able to talk about all of you. The rest of the time that I'm a teacher, and I read these books to my new kindergarten friends each year. So thank you very much for loving me and for sending me these surprises, because I did cry. Happy cry, though. So thank you very much. You have made a spoiled teacher out of me this week. You have sent me so many wonderful surprises. The day before yesterday, guess what I got in the email? A gift card to go out to eat at Gringo's for Michelle and me. And that was from you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if I told you that or not, but I did get it in my mailbox, and in my email mailbox. And so Michelle and I will probably use that gift card on Sunday, on Mother's Day. And we'll go have Gringo's Mexican food, and I'll be thinking about you. So let me tell you about my visit with Noah. We had such a good time, and we talked for a very long time. We talked about his grandpa's in Germany, and his grandpa's doing good, and he may get to come as soon as the airplanes can fly from Germany to back to Houston. Then he's going to get to see his grandpa. Today he gets to see his dad. He hasn't got to see his dad for all the days that we've been staying home because of the job that his dad does. So he is going to get to see his dad. He's seen his dad on the phone and on the computer, but he hasn't got to see him and hug him. So that's super exciting. I got to see all of his toys. He has lots of Legos, and he showed me things that he built. We talked about so many different things. He is getting ready to be a first grader. I looked at him. He stood up, and I'm like, he looks like a first grader. So it was just amazing, all of the things that I got to sit and talk with Noah and his mom. I didn't know this about Noah, but he likes treasure boxes. He makes them out of all kinds of different things. And he made a very cool treasure box out of an egg carton. And he painted it, I'm not sure with paint or marker, treasures, and he had different treasures inside of it. And then he put some googly eyes in the bottom of it, of the egg carton, so that if somebody opened that treasure box, it could record who was taking his treasure. That's smart thinking, Noah. I love that idea. And then he had a round treasure box, and he had all kinds of things inside of that. So that's something new that I didn't know about Noah. And I got to see him sit on that wibbly wobbly chair. I just love that chair. So I was telling him that one of my friends and I were going to have those kind of chairs in our classroom at my old school. But then I moved to Wildwood, and my friend stayed at our old school. And so she did get to get all of those different kinds of chairs in her classroom. So that's super fun. Then I had an email from Ajishi's mom, and so I'm like, yeah, sure, I've got time. And so I talked to Ajishi on the phone, on the computer, and we had a very long talk. She talked to me about India, and she showed me some of her dances that she's been learning, and she tried to teach me some words in the language from where she's from. And I got to talk to her mom and see her mom. Her mom was hard working at home also on another computer. And Ajishi was telling me about a treasure hunt that she and some of the friends on her street were doing. And so that was super fun. But you know what happened at the very beginning? We sang our Twinkle Twinkle song to each other, and it made me feel like I was right there in the classroom with you. And I really felt like I was just sitting right across from Ajishi singing to her. So that was very awesome. She talked to me about how she used to didn't care for strawberries and carrots, and now she loves them. She was chomping on them, and she had some kind of good chocolate cookie that she was eating. I do not know, but I'm going to be looking for those when I go to my HEB. So I really enjoyed getting to talk to you. Today, Miss Owens is going to school and put all of your things into a bag with your name and how you go home. And then on different days next week, you can come through the car rider line, and you'll get to pick up those bags. Inside your bag, I'll put your toolbox and your writing book and other things. And then I think I've already told you this, but I'll tell you again. And a little surprise from Miss Owens in there. And it has like all of the special work that we have done. I still have to take two things off the wall for you. We have our cowboys are in our classroom hanging on the wall, and I really don't remember what we hung in the hallway, but I will put that in your little folder with all of your work. Did you get to see the Blue Angels fly over? Oh my goodness. From where I live, I didn't get to see them, but I heard the jets. We could hear the jets, and they were rumbling, but from where my street is, we didn't get to see them. My friends, Miss Darlene and Mr. Charles, the ones with the goats, you know, they live way, way, way up in the country, and they drove over by the freeway, and the Blue Angels were going straight down the freeway, and they got an awesome vantage point to get to see them. They said it was amazing. So I don't know if you got to see them or not, but they'll be on the news. So and I'm sure lots of people have put them on YouTube. So you could ask your mom and dad to find you something on somebody's pictures of the Blue Angels when they flew over Houston. It was pretty amazing. This Friday, there's supposed to be a bunch of old-timey airplanes flying a path around Houston. And so that will be very exciting to get to see. I don't know. You can see if your parents can go and find a map of it from the news where those planes are going to be flying. But there's going to be all kinds of different old airplanes that were used by the military in a war that happened a long time ago. So that will be, I will be very excited to see that. Mr. Owens loved history, and we went to the Lone Star Flight Museum. It used to be in Galveston, but they moved it away from Galveston. It used to be over by that water park that's in Galveston. I can't recall the name of it right now, but they moved it to a different place where it will be much safer if there were any hurricanes or storms, and plus more people can go and see the antique airplanes. It's an amazing museum if you ever have the opportunity to go and look at all of those planes. Amazing. So that's all the news that I have for you today. I did want to share, Michelle made special appearances in both Noah's and Ajishi's visit with Miss Owens. I think she's kind of liking starting to be seeing all of you and saying hello. So she just, when she's ready, she just kind of comes over and she says hi. And she really made me laugh today because she was so excited to get to say hello to everybody. So that's really all that I have to say for today. On Friday, I get to talk to Emmeline on the computer, so I can't wait for that. I'll be looking forward to that conversation and then sharing it with you. I did take the camera out to the garden and showed Noah all of the garden. And today I picked two red tomatoes. We found those on the tomato plant when I was showing Noah the garden, and there are a whole bunch of more green beans. So I picked those, and I almost have one whole bowl of green beans out of my garden that I'm going to cook for Michelle. So I'll make a video and show you that on Monday. All right, friends, I love you. Have a great day. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started right now. I love you.